Hi everyone, Alba here. This is going to be my solo walkthrough and guide to the Eveningstar Challenge, Fight to the Finish. This will be done on level 30 with all star objectives. Enjoy. Hi everyone, Warjack here. We start inside of the Eveningstar Cavern. The one on the left is Fight to the Finish. Here we've got this big arena, and once we click the gong, the challenge will start. Here we have to fight off a few waves of monsters, and then we get a boss. That will be the first objective. Technically speaking, this is the easiest challenge to complete. That means it's very easy to get to the final part of it. Sorry, it's very easy to complete the main objective without failing. All you have to do is kill a few monsters and you get your 1 star. On the other hand, completing the entire challenge can be pretty tough if you don't have good DPS or survivability. Unlike the other challenges, that is the ritual challenges or the great treat challenges, there is no shrine to rest right in the middle of the quest. Now you only have a set amount of time, and once the time is up, challenge is over, so you'll have to hurry. So the faster you go through the monsters now, the more time you'll have later. The first round is 15 monsters per player. They come out in groups of 3, kill them, and then as soon as you finish, the next ones can spawn in. So do it as fast as possible because you want every second you have. Once you get to 15, that'll be the end of round 1. Then another 15 will be round 2, and then we'll get to fight our first boss. And that will give us our first star objective. Every player has the same amount of enemies spawned for him. At least with the lesser enemies. That means if I'm in here with one other player, the first round would be 30 monsters, because it's 15 per player. And every round, instead of spawning 3, would spawn 6 at a time, etc. If you bring a hireling, it also spawns more. But for the hireling, it's a little bit more. That means first round is just another 3 monsters, second round will be another 8 monsters. So after 2 rounds I'll be at 38, not at 30. Little by little though it does increase, and if you're going for a high score, bringing more people into your party, even if it's just a hireling, is definitely worth it. Here you can see I'm actively pursuing all these enemies because I want to kill them as fast as possible, and that way I'll have as much time as possible left over for me. That's it, round 2, and now we get our boss. That's it, first star objective. Technically speaking, we've completed this challenge and we'll already get rewards even if we fail on everything else.
You can also seek glory by challenging our champions. Ring a challenge gong to summon a champion.
That's the Drider, the arena master. As the quest goes on, the monsters who spawn in are tougher and tougher. This means that the difficulty is dependent on how many monsters spawned in. It means if you're on a higher difficulty, you'll get to the tougher monsters faster. Anyways, to activate the rest of the challenges, you have to each time click on a gong. And you should do this as fast as possible if you want the quest to move on. If not, you'll probably run out of time. I recommend taking care of all of these purple dragonites, not standing next to the Mind Flayer. If you die during this quest, you can have a party member res you, but if your entire party dies, there'll be a countdown from 5, and then everybody gets kicked out of the quest and the quest is over. Anyways, killing the Mind Flayer will prompt me to the next challenge. There's always a delay between them, and this is why I'm keep on going, repeating myself. It's really important to try to move the quest on as fast as possible. You don't want to run out of time. Completing the final boss doesn't end the quest, and you still have the extra time that you've gained to kill more monsters, so it's not like you're losing out. But you don't want to cut it short. So basically, as soon as the gong appears, the bell or whatever it is, try to get over there and activate it. I'm standing behind the gong so they can't snipe me and shoot me. If you look at the chest, if it has a red bar underneath it, you'll know that it's a mimic. If it doesn't have a red bar underneath it, well, then you know it's the actual chest. Of course, you need to have true seeing for that. If not, it's just a random guess, and you'll have to keep on trying. Also, there's a chance to get Cormyrean weapons from these chests. If you want to know more about that, you'll have to see the final video of this series where I explain the Eveningstar Challenge rewards. The other 3 chests in the corners are all mimics. You don't have to beat them. Completing the challenge is finding the actual real chest. The rest doesn't make any difference. I'm just killing them for the extra score. Also, these mimics have the ability to leave their corner and come down and give you a hassle, so getting rid of them is actually a pretty good idea. Anyways, we've got time until the next challenge springs up, so I'm clearing meanwhile. These spell words are very annoying. Sometimes it's really hard to dispel them no matter what angle you're at. It always says you're blocked.
You accepted the Medusa's challenge.
Here we've got to face up against the Medusa. If you want some more strategies of how to fight Medusas, I actually have a video explaining how to defeat Medusas. I think it's called the Irresistible Gaze or something like that. I don't know, you can run through the videos and you'll find it. It's got a picture of Medusa on the front. I guess I'll put it in the link in the end card of this video. As soon as you complete this challenge, you'll have the option to pull the gong for the final fight. You will have just a few seconds that we can rebuff if we want. I'm just pressing it as fast as I can because I want the timer to give me a few more minutes. I think you get another few minutes, like maybe 3 minutes for the last boss. This boss can be really tough. He spawns in a bunch of those princesses, the bad kind, the annoying kind, the ones that sacrifice lesser minions to regen their health. And they spam tons of this blade barrier. Anyways, I'm just gonna go after the boss because he's the star objective. All the rest doesn't make any difference. They're just there for the extra score. Note that if you have more people in your party, there'll be more trash over here and it'll be much harder to kill the princesses because they'll keep on killing off the lesser minions and regenning their health. Basically what I'm saying is it might be easier to do this solo without any help versus doing it with a hireling. So if you're going for 5 stars, your strategy should probably be different than if you're just going for a high score. Yeah, that's it. We get ourselves a chest. But as you can see, we still got about 3 minutes. So I'm gonna go around here and kill some trash. Anyways, I'll show you some stuff that you can do over here in this arena. Things I did not use to get my full score, but just things that you can use if you want. By the way, all these kills, they count towards my final score, so the challenge isn't over yet. Here too, if I die, I'll get kicked out. But I'll get whatever I earn, my score at that moment.
The crowd has thrown a supply crate onto the field.
Here you can see there's these crates in the corners. These are in all Eveningstar challenges and all regular challenges. Here I just got an Eveningstar supply crate that the crowd throws in. It gives me quad damage. Here the buff fell off the edge, I didn't notice it. Having quad damage for a minute is really cool. Because if we can get some crazy kills off of it. $11,000, not bad. $27,000. Okay, that's better. For the record, the highest I've seen so far was $39,000. I'm not saying that it proves anything, I'm just saying that that was the highest I've seen. And it was very satisfying to see it happen. And for the record, that one was without the quad damage. It was a pure 39,000 damage. With the quad, it could have been closer to 120. Sorry, closer to 160.
arena.
Anyways, if you've benefited from this guide or enjoyed this walkthrough, please considering hitting like and subscribing. Also, I'm not really done yet. There's one little extra note I want to show you right after I get out of this quest. Occasionally the chests will leave the corner and then they'll become like inactive. So basically if you step onto their corner, that will reactivate them, so then you can go and kill them. So if that happens, that's a workaround to take care of the chests if you want to get rid of them. Anyways, that's it. Anyways, that will be it for this video, and I guess I'll catch you all in the next challenge. Bye.